Alright, so today's excitement, I got a nice big old box. Just came in. This came all the way from England, so we'll get it opened up and show you the new part for the Toyota. Alright, so this is pretty exciting. Like I said, it came all the way from England. This is part of a group buy on Spyder Chat. And this brand new underbrace. It's very helpful. So we'll get this thing unpackaged and get it all prepped and ready to get the car in the garage. We'll get this thing mounted up. Get that small little one off of there and get this big one on there. Alright, so here it is all pulled apart. See if I can get it. There we go, Magillian Motors. There you go, Magillian Motors. Nice, well done. One of the things I knew I wanted to do is weigh this thing. Since we got in the MR2, it's all about weight. So let's see what this thing weighs on my bathroom scale. 11 pounds. All right, so I got the car in the garage, got it all jacked up. Almost enough for me to get underneath there. So let's get down underneath there and we can look at where this thing goes. We're just sitting there waiting on the side, ready to go in. It has a short side and a real long side. Long side's in the back. So we'll get down underneath there and take a look. Okay, so now we're down underneath. So this is that's the main piece we're replacing, is that. So this short one here in the back, that can be replaced as well with this. It's got it ties into those two bolts. Then it actually ties into, you got this front frame. Mine's a 2003, so it has the front frame, and it actually is going to bolt into the side rail bolt. Mine's right there. Fairly rusty. These have been around for a little while, so work on getting all these bolts removed, and then it should be pretty straightforward to lift it up and set it in. There's some air conditioning pieces that attach into this brace, so we'll have to see how that goes. And should be pretty straightforward. All right, so use the compressor and knock those things out. They're, and they're pretty good, but that just took them right out. All right, so I got the whole thing put in. The best part is, here you're looking at the edge. Does that come down? So it adds no additional, lowering to the car. It's not any lower than the car rails, so you're not going to be banging this thing on the ground or anything. Tuck this in here. Here at the back, you do get new fasteners here at the back, and then you reuse all the fasteners. There's 4 in the middle there, and then the 2 in the front corners. I will say too, you have to drop this front frame or piece down. You have to loosen that up, drop it down. It's in 4 pieces, so what I also found is I loosened all the bolts all the way around it. Got this thing wedged in. I had to hit it with a little rubber mallet, get it squared up, and then I was able to push this in on top of it. So you can see right there the new brace goes in first, and then the old brace goes on top of it. And then by loosening up each of these little bolts on the corners, I was able to kind of adjust it and get it all squared up again, and then bolt it all together. So not difficult by any stretch. It'll be fun to see what you can feel when you get it all put together. Got the 2 tabs right there here in the back. You did have a little punch out for one of the air conditioning lines here to tuck in right there. So we'll see how this thing feels. I would imagine it's definitely going to stiffen things up, and for 10 pounds should be well worth it. We'll see. All right, so when it comes to the underbrace, it's definitely something you kind of subjective. It's hard to put a measure to how much that benefits the car or not. Personally, I can feel a difference. It feels much more stable. The car in general feels much more connected. So I'd say it was definitely a plus. Going in on that group buy was a great idea, and to bring those in, because I don't think there aren't hardly anybody making these things anymore, so you're having to find them used, and this one's great. So, and adding basically 10 pounds to the car certainly isn't going to be the end of the world. So for me in this 2003, that's really the only brace I was really needing, because car comes with the front and comes with the back, and so and I don't know if I'm going to do any strut braces, and I don't really want to go there until I've had a chance to do new suspension. So that'll be coming up sooner or later. We'll get to that. But overall, I'd say the underbrace was a big success and not that difficult a project.